This is the best-selling two-seat sports car ever made, and in it lies a very colourful mystery. This is the Mazda Miata, and it first rolled off the production line in May of 1989. The first generation NA is arguably the most famous. Selling well over 200,000 units throughout the 1990s, they were made in large abundance and were a very popular choice for enthusiasts. I mean, how could you resist those pop-up headlights? But with so many Miatas being made, it poses the question, surely there must be one version of the car that is the most uncommon. Is there a rarest NA Miata? That's what we're going to try and answer today. Digging into the production numbers, shoutupmiata.net, it appears that the rarest factory colour choice was sunburst yellow. It was only offered for 1 year in 1992, with a total of just over 1,500 units made across the entire run. Looking at the data even more granularly and narrowing it down to a specific model year, Mazda only made 122 crystal white Miatas in 1995. However, it's generally not considered the rarest among enthusiasts. The reason for this might be that even though they weren't common in 1995, they were produced in large quantities across the entire first generation of the car. So, I suppose it depends on what your definition of rare is. Is it rare if we judge based on the model year, or is it rare if based on the entire generation of a car? Only one of those can be correct. Comment below your thoughts.
It just feels right.
Unbelievably, there is another chapter to this. And that's because there do exist a few Miatas produced in 1990 that were each considered one of one. These are the colour cars, and what makes these 6 cars special is that they were factory painted and given VIN numbers just like any other Miata. These were real, authentic, street-legal cars that served a very specific purpose for Mazda. The paint schemes were as follows: raspberry metallic, medium blue, yellow metallic, teal, green metallic, light green metallic, and orange. These were not official names for the paint, as will be explained in a second. Mazda produced these cars as a sort of proof of concept for use on future vehicles beyond the Miata itself. One example being the 1993 Mazda B-Series pickup truck, which bears a striking resemblance to Teal Green Metallic. But technically speaking, the colour on the B-Series is referred to as Tropic Emerald Green Metallic. The history of all of the 6 colour cars and their fates is incomplete. Some have more traceable histories than others, particularly the orange car, which is known to have been crashed at some point in the 1990s. The other colour cars are thought to have been sold to Mazda employees at that time. One Redditor claims to own the raspberry metallic colour car. They also claim the car is dead now, as of 9 months ago, without elaborating on the details. If true, it's without question a tragic twist in the story. What became of the remaining cars remains unknown. It's really fun to think one of these cars still exists somewhere. The full write-up on these very special Miatas is posted on Miata.net, which is an exceptional resource for learning more about these incredible cars. For all the details, waste no time and go check it out. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this.